I'm Jake Diaz. Wait. Hi, I'm Jake, and usually I make YouTube videos, but for the past year and a few months, I have made no YouTube videos at all. So to make up for that, I will be showing you a few things that I made. Some from the past, some more recent, but I want to show you it because I think they're kind of cool. First thing I ever made is this green and yellow bookmark. I made it around 2019 to read a book for English. I don't know the book. I don't remember the book, but yeah, it's really simple stuff. It's just like green construction paper and yellow construction paper, and yeah, it's a bookmark. I mean, I used it eventually to read manga because I was interested, and I was like in my anime phase, watching a lot of anime, and I read Orange, but like I read like 2 chapters maybe. I didn't even finish it, so I had to give it back to its rightful owner, my older brother, Julian. So yeah, but yeah, I might read something again. Oh, I also use this to read some comics, and I did actually read a comic. Like it was like Daredevil. It was the one where like he was in San Francisco. That's the one I read. I don't even know if that's like a specific thing, but yeah, it was something. Yeah, that was the first thing I made, I guess. The next thing I made, which surprisingly follows the same theme, is this door handle. It's also made. Oh shoot, it's like breaking. Also made during quarantine and or that period, I guess. And it was specifically for Zoom classes because yikes, Zoom classes. Anyway, yeah, it was made so like people wouldn't go in my room during Zoom or during when I was filming, because this is when I started doing YouTube a lot more. I got inspiration for this from my brother Julian, because I saw a Japanese door handle kind of like this, and I was like, oh shoot, that's kind of cool. He did that for his like Japanese class. I was like, I could do that. That's what I made. It's kind of cool. Green and yellow paper, kind of the same thing. And then, the funny part is this loop thing. It's literally electrical tape and not string. And maybe I'll make it into string someday because it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, and I hole punched holes so it could go through. So yeah, definitely gonna make string if I ever want, or get string and use it for this if I want to repair it. But yeah. The next thing I made is very way more interesting than just paper. Um, but it is actually kind of cool. It's kind of like art. Wow, art. This is a fresco. Frescoes are like a certain way to like paint stuff, an Italian Renaissance way to paint concrete, I guess, or sediment. So like they would use dye and stuff. There's a whole process, and this was for AP Chemistry, just like a end of year project, and it was really fun. The only thing is there was no black dye, so the clapperboard is green. Oh yeah, it's clapperboard, the thing I just used for the intro. And yeah, it kind of looks like the Chrome logo, and I only thought of that after I painted like 2 of them, so I was like, oh, might as well just keep going with it. So yeah, it's a fresco. It's really fun. It's actually one of the cool things that I keep from high school. The next thing I made, and the second largest thing I made, is something I made on a whim and on Halloween, and it is this Minecraft sword. It is made out of cardboard and hot glue. Actually, not even hot glue. It was just regular glue sticks, and yeah, it's crazy. It's really fun to do. I had this idea through just like wanting to be to dress up as something, and I was thinking, what is easy to dress up as? And I asked a friend, and she said, just like be Steve from Minecraft, and that's what I did. And then I was like, I could make a wooden sword too, and that's what I did the whole night. It's really fun actually. It's like a the whole training montage. We're just like gluing, cutting, and gluing it together, and yeah, it's just a bunch of cardboard. But I recently had to fix the handle because it broke off. So yeah, I used hot glue and some new cardboard, and that got me thinking. I could have used hot glue the whole time, and yeah, I probably could have used hot glue the whole time. But I mean, this was fun nonetheless. Really good stuff. Halloween was kind of cool when I had this, when I made this. It was really fun. All right. The next thing I made was something smaller and more colorful, but it was inspired by my friend Archie, and he was passing out custom-made Beabadoobie, like K-pop idol style photo cards. And I was like, dang, that's kind of cool. Like, photo cards are usually like, at least like, I mean, I guess in my generation, are like for like K-pop idols and K-pop bands, and I guess like the American version of it would just be this regular wallet photos. But for me, I was thinking, what if I did something different? What if not K-pop idol? What if not Beabadoobie? What if it's movies? And that's exactly what I did. I did movie photo cards, and yeah, one of them's La La Land actually, and the other side is Whiplash. It's double sided, so just like K-pop photo cards, and yeah, it's kind of cool. I did Everything Everywhere All at Once. I did the Batman, and I did Come On Come On, and I might make more. I was thinking of making more, but I just ran out of film because it was these photo cards are made through this like printer, this wallet printer thing, and the cool thing about the printer is that like it doesn't actually use dye. It's just like film, and like I think it heats up the film to make a certain color, and then it somehow makes the photo look like what it does look like on the viewfinder, and that's cool, I guess. That's and yeah, that's how I made them. It was actually really fun to do, and I like putting it on the back of my phone a lot. And yeah, the last thing, the most recent thing that I made is also the biggest thing I've made, I think, and I think it's the project and the creation that took the most time. I think it was like a month, maybe like 2 months, and I had to do it with a partner because it was that big. And we made this project in AP Environmental Science with my partner, Paulo Iento. This is Spam E. So like I have a whole video, I have like a whole like audio like podcast thing that explains what materials that was used. So I'm gonna play that in a second. But yeah, like look at this. It's like a Wall-E. So you know what? Let's enjoy that little audio snippet of me and Paulo explaining this project. My name is Jake Diaz.
And my name is Paulo Iento, and we are the creators of
Spam E. Our piece is heavily inspired by the movie Wall-E and its main character.
Just like how Wall-E makes trash into tiny cubes, we made our trash into a Wall-E-like robot.
Every year, more than 1 million tons of aluminum-based containers get thrown away in America.
Americans throw away enough aluminum every 3 months that you could rebuild an entire Delta air fleet with it.
That being said, our piece is made out of 3 different materials.
For 3 months, I've been drinking Jumex juice, and Jake's been eating Spam and Vienna sausage. We gathered these containers to create Spam E.
To get down into specifics, the core body of Spam E is built using Spam containers. The wheels are made with Vienna sausage containers, and the arms and surrounding body are created with Jumex juice cans.
To box everything together, aluminum can be recycled. So remember to recycle your aluminum-based cans and containers, or we'll end up in a world like Wall-E.
Thank you. So yeah, it's Wall-E, basically. It's crazy how this was made. But yeah, this project had to do a bunch of repairs. Like the day of, when it was like showcasing at our school, I kept falling apart. Like I kept having to fix it. But when I got it home, I hot glued this neck piece because it was just only being held up by tape, and it kept falling off. And like its head and eyes would just be looking down all the time. So I had to hot glue that, and it worked. It looks like I might have to hot glue it again, because yikes. Anyway, next thing I do is hot glue these eyes, because it was being held up by double-sided tape, and it just wasn't holding up, so I had to hot glue it, and it worked. So I was like, oh shoot, that might be helpful for the next repair. And then when I came back home from like out from a vacation, like recently, and then I saw this the wheel was just on the ground. I was like, oh shoot, it's gone. And this wheel was being held onto the body like through double-sided tape, but yeah, I had to hot glue that too, and that was a process. I messed up once, so I had to like had to like detach it, and I'll actually show some footage of that. But eventually I got it, and yeah, it's back to normal. Spam E. Shout out to Paulo. Thanks for building it with me. And yeah, that was all my things, all my projects and creations that I made for the past like 5 years. I think it's like 5 years. Wait, 4 years. So yeah, I think it's pretty fun. It's really cool to look back at, and it's actually exciting to look at them again. Like I could make more and more stuff in the future, but yeah, but I do plan on making more YouTube videos, and that has me cooking up some stuff. Cooking up some stuff. You're gonna find out what that means. But yeah, I've been cooking up some stuff, and I'm just really excited to make some more videos again. Hopefully, college doesn't really get into the way that much. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I have some stuff in store, so stick around. So yeah, thanks.